I like this album cover. Why is Rubber Soul such a shitty album cover? Like, out of all the albums, Rubber Soul has like low key, like this is not tough. Like out of all the album covers, like Revolvers is tough as fuck. Like that's a tough ass album cover. Then Abbey Road is like simple but effective. You know what I'm saying? They color coordinating and shit. You know what I mean? And then we got this, and this is tough. But like Rubber Soul, these niggas didn't even try, bro. These niggas dead ass didn't even try. I respect it though. I mean, shit. At least the other album covers are really, really good. But chat, Sergeant Pepper, Lonely Hearts Club, The Beatles. Okay. Let's see. Wait, remix. Is this the right one? Is this the right one? Is it supposed to be a remix or is it fine? Is it supposed to be or is it fine? The remix version's fine? Y'all sure? Are y'all positive? Has Sweaty made an appearance in chat? Sweaty made an appearance in chat? Where is Sweaty? I do not see Sweaty. But chat, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. Change streaming categories? My fault. We are now streaming in music.
It was 20 years ago today. Sergeant Pepper taught the band to play. They've been going in and out of style, but they're guaranteed to raise a smile. So may I introduce to you the active number all these years, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club
I think this is the first time I thought a fucking trombone or some shit was tolerable in a rock song. I'm gonna be boss.
So let me introduce to you the one and only Billy Shears, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. What would you think?
It definitely flew into each other, like the songs. This is Ringo. I think this is my least favorite singer out of the Beatles, even though he's still solid. But I like Give Me Paul.
Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends.
Okay, the ad-libs in the background vocals came in, that was tough.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel by the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? No, I get by with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody?
Is he on the ad-libs?
Tell you, but I know it's my
Or is it somebody else?
I get by with a little help from my friends. Get
high with a little help from my friends.
Oh, I'm gonna
Try with a little help from my friends.
Do you need anybody? I just need someone to love. Could it be anybody?
This is one of my favorite Beatles
I want
songs.
somebody to love. Oh, I get by
With a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends.
Oh,
I get high with a little help from my friends.
Yes, I
I get by with a little help
from my friends. With a little help from
my friends. I'm sorry to pause, chat, but I have to glaze. This is pretty good, and I think out of all the songs that y'all said was I do have Xbox 360. I used to have Xbox 360. Out of all the songs that y'all said Ringo made, this is definitely the one that's standing out to me because I remember, I don't know if it was on Revolver. I think it was on Revolver, Yellow Submarine. That track right there was fucking ass to me. And one of the few Beatles tracks that I think is actually kind of bad. But this right here, this is everything you kind of like about a Beatles song. Cool little, you know what I'm saying? Cool little beat in the background, but it's the catchy shit that they do. I get by with a little help from my friends. I get by, follow me on Instagram. Yeah, you see the chat right there. You hear the vocals, chat. You hear the vocals, chat. All right, you hear the vocals. You heard the sing. Follow me on Instagram. Join the Twitch chat. You see it. We be live on Twitch every single day. All right? All right. If you're watching this, that means I'm probably live on Twitch. You're probably going to be live on Twitch. Join the Discord. Link in the bio. Link in the bio. Join that Discord. Sub up. We are at 8,000 subscribers. We are on the rush to 10,000 YouTube subscribers. Follow me if you haven't already. Sub up. All that. We are back to the album, Sweaty Balls. You have made a return to chat. Braun Breaker. You know what to do. W Cyborg, man. W Cyborg for the sub. He saw the vision.
And marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. A girl with kaleidoscope.
I like a lot of what I'm hearing right now. I ain't gonna lie, chat.
Cellophane flowers of yellow.
I like a lot what I have going on.
Towering over your head. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes, and she's gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Wow.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Follow her down to a bridge by a fountain where rocking horse people eat marshmallow pies. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high.
I really like this, bro.
Newspaper taxis appear on the shore, waiting to take you away. Climb in the back with your head in the clouds and you're gone. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Picture yourself on a train in a station with plasticine pauses with looking glass ties. Suddenly someone is there at the turnstile. The girl with
What does kaleidoscope mean? What does that mean?
sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
This is good.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Fuck, I don't know what it is. I think I'm just a hater, and I don't like, I'm about to glaze the Beatles. But for whatever reason, before I started listening to the Beatles, I was going into the music. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I was thinking that this is definitely gonna be some overrated ass shit. But bro, it's like my body's like, nigga, every song is good. Like, and it's like it's hard for me to say anything other than like, damn, this shit kinda hard. Damn, this shit kinda hard. Damn, this shit's really good. Like, I don't know. Like, it's I think this album's gonna be good. I'm not gonna prejudge it in a positive way or a negative way. I think this album's gonna be good, and I think they're teetering on like one of the most consistent artists I've ever listened to in my life. I dead ass like their run that they've been on is kind of crazy. It felt like, and at first, I know niggas be hating on me for Kid A, but I always said this about Radiohead. How the fuck are they this consistent? Because I listened to OK Computer and Rainbows and then the Bins, and each three of those were like fucking fire. And I was like, oh my God, every single thing. No, Kid A exists.
It's getting better all the time. I used to get mad at my school. The teachers that taught me weren't cool. You're holding me down, turning me round, filling me up with your rules. I've got to admit, it's getting better, a little better all the time. I have to admit, it's getting better, it's getting better since you've been mine. We used to be angry young man, me hiding me head in the sand. You gave me the word, I finally heard you're doing the best that I can. I've got to admit, it's getting better.
I just want to like smile and fucking walk in the fucking forest. Their music reminds me of this so much, bro.
Since you've been mine, getting so much better.
What y'all know about this, chat?
Getting better all the time.
It reminds me of this so much. Like this movie.
It's getting better all the time.
Am I like, can y'all see the vision on this, or am I tripping?
To my woman, I beat her and kept her apart from the things that she loved. Man, I was mean, but I'm changing my scene, and I'm doing the best that
I officially announced my retirement.
I admit it's getting better, it's a little better all the time. Yes, I admit it's getting better, it's getting better since you've been mine. Getting so much better all the time. It's getting better all the time. It's getting better all the time. Getting so
We smoking that sweaty pack tonight. I don't know what y'all talk about.
much better all the time.
John beating his wife. He had a bar about it's the 60s though. Realistically, it's the 60s. Like, is it okay? No. But like, it was passable in the 60s. You know what I mean? Like, I would never do it. But it was the 60s. They got away with that back then. You know what I'm saying?
Where it will go, I'm filling the cracks that ran through the door.
I'm assuming John has said the N-word before.
From wondering where it will go. And it really doesn't matter if I'm wrong, I'm right. Where I belong, I'm right. Where I belong. See the people standing there, disagree, but never win.
It was the 60s though, you know what I'm saying?
I'm painting the room in a colorful way. And when
my hair just got stuck to my tie. In a song that his wife wrote. Ooh. I think we obviously got to watch a Beatles lore video, because like what's going on with the Beatles. Shout out Paul, that's why Paul's my favorite. What y'all know about Super Looper, chat?
Really doesn't matter if I'm
I need that Dut pack.
where I belong, I'm right.
John Lennon was murdered in the streets.
Silly people run around, they worry me, but never ask me why I don't get past my door. I'm taking the time for a number of things that weren't important yesterday, and I still go. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in. Stops my mind from wondering where it will go. Where it will go. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in. Stops my mind from wondering where it will go.
Just like I feel like there's not much to say. Like it's just good shit. I'm not gonna pause it because y'all don't want me to.
Wednesday morning,
It feels like they were really like intoxicated or like on mushrooms or some shit while they were making it.
Silently closing her bedroom door.
I tried mushrooms one time and it didn't even work for real. I ain't gonna lie. It was like it had the chocolate in it. I just like, you know, maybe I'm just above that. This is when they were really tripping. It looks like it. Their album cover looks ridiculous.
Quietly turning the back door key. Stepping outside, she is free. We gave her most of our lives. Is leaving. Sacrificed most of our lives. We gave her everything money could buy. She's leaving home after living alone for so many years. Father snores as his wife gets into her dressing gown. Picks up the letter that's lying there. Standing alone at the top of the stairs, she breaks down and cries to her husband, Daddy, our baby's gone. Why would she treat us so thoughtlessly?
Who's singing this one?
How could she
That nigga's got some beautiful vocals. Oh my God, I knew it. Yeah, Paul. Talk to him, Paul. Paul motherfucking Cartney. Yeah. 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 W Paul. Can I get some W Pauls in the chat? I know when my goat's singing. I know when my goat's singing.
Friday morning at 9 o'clock, she is far away, waiting to keep the the appointment.
These niggas are still touring. They're not 100 years old.
Meeting a man from the motor trade. What did we do that was wrong? He's happy.
We didn't know it was wrong. Fun is the one thing that money can't buy.
Something inside that was always denied.
Nah, hold on. I need it. No. Run that. DJ, play that shit the fuck back. What did we do that was wrong? We didn't know it was wrong. Fun is the one thing that money can't buy.
Something inside that was always denied for so many years.
Oh my god. No. This is different, bro. Hold on, bro. I don't know what my favorite Beatles song is, bro, and it's a fucking problem, bro. Cause this shit is tough as fuck, low key, bro. Like this, I don't know if it's the Benjamin hidden or what. Cause She's Leaving Home is feeling like, I don't know. Like I was thinking With Little Help from My Friends was my favorite Beatles song. And now I'm like, damn, this shit kind of tough. I'm not trying to fucking slurp on this shit too much, but damn, this shit is low-key hidden. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Hold on. But I like Paul, bro. I know Paul got some solo shit. He got to. I know Paul gotta have some solo shit. What's up with Paul, man? Paul McCartney, bro. I know you look like a variant of Austin Reeves.
For the benefit of Mr. Kite, there will be a show tonight on trampoline. The Hendersons will all be there. Later Pablo Bank is there. What a scene! Over men and horses, hoops and garters. Lastly, through a hogshead of real
Y'all
fire.
not see it?
In this way,
Am I the only one?
they will challenge the world.
Am I the only one? They gotta be related.
The celebrated Mr.
I can't be the only
performs
one.
his feat on Saturday at Bishopsgate.
I can't be the only
Hendersons
one.
will dance and sing as Mr. Kite flies through the ring. Don't be late. Mrs. K.
They gotta be
assure the
related, bro.
public their production will be second to none.
Is this
Henry the horse dances the wall.
chat? I'm gonna take a multiple choice question. Is this John Lennon? This is John Lennon singing? Am I learning? Is this John? This is John. Oh yeah. See, that's how y'all know. Don't be saying I don't be locked into the music. Don't be saying I don't be locked into the music. I can tell now the difference. It sounds like I'm at a fucking... No.
The band begins at 10 to 6 when Mr.
Look, if you played this, you gon' know.
Without a sound. Mr. H will demonstrate 10 Somersets he'll undertake on solid
Arcade
ground.
from Marvel Ultimate Alliance. If you know, you know.
In preparation, a splendid time is
Y'all remember?
guaranteed for all. And tonight, Mr. Kite is topping the bill.
Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this episode? This level? Circus? Am I tripping or the music don't kind of sound like that? Am I tripping? Y'all know. Y'all know. That's real ball now. Chat. If y'all don't have access to an emulator, get access to an emulator. Okay, chat? Because I was playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance. You can't buy that shit no more. I ain't gonna say too much. I need to make sure I'm liking these songs. I did like that last song. I did like that last song, indeed. Bro, this might be, bro. This might be up there, bro. It sounds like I'm in the Amazon. Like I'm in Hawaii or some shit.
About the space between us all and the peace.
They always do some weird shit like this every album. I'm kind of fucking with it though. It breaks the monotony. It's like, why all of a sudden y'all niggas just randomly want to go to the middle of Malaysia, my nigga? Like, that's only some shit the Beatles could do at this point.
Never glimpse the truth when it's far too late, when they pass away.
Love you fucking with this.
We were talking about the love we all could share when we find it.
Oh, they had to have been like
To
a
try
ride.
our best to
But they're like sliding like fuck the beat, nigga. Listen to their voice.
with our love, we could save the world.
Like,
If they only
ooh. This is George.
try to realize it's all within yourself. No one else can make you change.
They already told me it's George. Quiz me every song.
You're really only very small, and life flows on within you and within.
I'm gonna need something to change up here, but okay, there we go. Right when I asked for it. That's the Beatles are always doing everything that they're supposed to, bro. Is this like a banjo or some shit that they on? I'll mod you in the Discord. I got you, my fault. Is this a banjo? A sitter? A sitter? What's a sitter? Am I tripping? Is there a sitter in this? Or a banjo? Am I tripping? There's not a donkey with a banjo? Or some shit? Not Donkey Kong? Am I tripping? Okay, I guess I'm tripping. That just reminded me of some Donkey Kong country shit. W Local! W Local! W Local, man! This actually looks pretty tough. W sub, we are at 29 subs, chat. When I hit 40 subscribers on Twitch, if I ever hit 40 subscribers on Twitch, we're gonna do an 8-hour stream. If I hit 40 subscribers on Twitch, we're gonna do an 8-hour stream. 5.5 hours music, 2.5 hours basketball. Or not basketball. Gaming. Well, I mean, yeah, the next stream. If you were to gift, well, you don't have to. Nobody needs to gift to me. Alright. Anything, any gifts, subscribers, whatever y'all do is all whatever y'all do. But if we ever hit 40 subscribers on Twitch, we will do an 8-hour stream.
Are you one of them?
No, Donkey Kong rap.
When you've seen beyond yourself, then you may find peace of mind is waiting there. And the time will come when you see we're all one, and life flows on within you and without you.
Hold up, chat. I'm currently modding Braun Breaker in the Discord. Hold on. Yeah, it sounds like some Donkey Kong Country shit, chat. Serenade by Don Giovanni. Who played that shit in band? What y'all know about Serenade from Don Giovanni? I used to play the clarinet back in the
Will you
day.
still be sending me a Valentine? Birthday greetings, bottle of wine. If I'd been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? You'll be older too.
Braun Breaker, you are now modded.
Say the word, I could stay with you. I could be handy mending a fuse when your lights have gone. You can knit a sweater by the fireside. Sunday mornings go for a ride, doing the garden, digging the weeds. Who could ask for more? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Every summer we can rent a cottage in the Isle of Wight if it's not too dear.
Oh, this song has a clip. That's why it reminds me of Serenade from Don Giovanni.
Grandchildren on your knee. Vera,
You look like
Chuck,
Slicker.
and Dave.
I don't know what DK rap is, Jeremy.
Send me a postcard, drop me a line, stating point of view.
Alright.
Indicate precisely what you mean to say. You're sincerely wasting away. Give me your answer, fill in.
I don't think this is Paul.
Mine forevermore.
I think it's either.
Need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Who?
Is this? It's Paul? Okay, I fucked up. My fault. That's a miss. Alright. We're still learning, chat. We're still learning, chat. Because they sound different, but similar enough to where it's hard to, We'll see. We'll see. I didn't vibe with that song, like, fully. I think that's the weakest one on the album. This is John. Is this John?
Nothing can come between us. When it gets dark, I tow your heart away.
Paul again? Alright, fuck it. The more Paul, the merrier. The better the album will be. Fuck it.
When I caught a glimpse of Rita, filling in the ticket in a little white book. In a cap, she looked much older, and the bag across her shoulder made her look a little like a military man. Lovely Rita, meet a maid, may I inquire discreetly, when are you free to take some tea with me?
I need to make sure I'm liking the songs on this.
Rita! Took her out and tried to win her, had a laugh
Cardi be doing this shit. It's tough. Okay. We got a cockle-doodle-doo in this bitch, alright.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Nothing to do to save his life, called his wife in. Nothing to say, but what a day, how's your boy been?
Alright, this isn't Paul. I know for a fact this isn't Paul.
To you, I've got nothing to say, but it's okay.
This
Going to work, don't wanna go, feeling low.
it sounds like their voice is like having like a, whatever 1960s versions of auto-tune. Am I tripping for thinking that?
Everybody knows there's nothing doing, everything is closed, it's like a ruin. Everyone you see is half asleep, and you're on your own, you're in the street. After a while you start to smile, now you feel
It sounds like robotic a little
you
bit.
decide to take a walk by the old school. Nothing has changed, it's still the same. I've got nothing to say, but it's okay.
I think this is John. I think this is John. Yeah.
Running round, it's 5 o'clock, everywhere in town is getting dark.
Okay, this beat's going crazy.
It's full of life, it's time for tea and meet the wife. Somebody needs to know the time, glad that I'm here. Watching the skirt you start.
You can tell it's John by like sometimes when he says things with the E, it's like here, like he kind of he has some tells.
Now you're in gear. Go to a show, you hope she goes. I've got nothing to say, but it's okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning,
I think after this album, did they add a fucking giraffe? Why did they were on what type of fucking mushrooms were they? Did they just add a fucking Minecraft chicken? Chicken jockey.
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. We're sorry, but it's time to go. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. We'd like to thank you once again. Sergeant Pepper's one lonely, lonely Hearts Club Band. It's getting very near the end. Sergeant Pepper's lonely, Sergeant Pepper's lonely, Sergeant Pepper's lonely Hearts I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. And though
Chad, I'm really locked in.
rather sad,
That really pulled me in. That beat switch. whatever they got going
Well,
on.
I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car.
Damn, what happened?
He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was from the house at all. I saw a film today, oh boy. The English army had just won the war. A crowd of people turned away, but I just had to look, having read the book. I'd love to turn you on.
What's going on?
Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head. Found my way downstairs and drank a cup. And looking up, I noticed I was late. Found my coat and grabbed my hat. Made the bus in seconds
At the
flat.
beginning, that was John?
Found my way upstairs and had a smoke. And somebody spoke and I went into a dream.
I read the news today, oh boy. 4,000 holes in Blackburn, Lancashire. And though the holes were rather small, they had to count them all. Now they know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall. I'd love to turn.
Ooh, that's so elite right there. Interesting ending to this album. It would just play those random sounds over and over again. The end of his song was a little. The fuck? Ew, what the fuck is that?
Never
Dude, it had that ringing sound, bro. Keep listening to it. Uh, uh, um, now, chat. Am I allowed to zag on this real quick? Can I zag real quick on this very last song? I'm gonna zag, okay? Because I kind of have a critique of it. All right. Now listen. Uh, I know that this song is good. It is objectively a good song. Great album. I just think that I never thought I'd say this, and I know I'm pretty early into my Beatles career, but I'm always gonna be an honest man. John's part of this song absolutely fucking carried. Okay, the beginning of this song, it seemed like it was going to go into a direction that was super somber, and John was doing everything in his power to portray that in his voice, like this right here. And then I think it kind of gets derailed.
Woke up, fell out of bed, dragged a comb across my head.
That's where it's like, I fuck with Paul. But I think him having this little core group of like time to derail the song instead of it getting into some super somber shit, because the story he was telling I was kind of into. Even though that's the point, just because you're trying to do something doesn't mean you executed it well. And I think that, yeah, sure, it was executed well, but for what I wanted out of the track, after what they gave me with the beat switch, with the build up, I was expecting something like to grip my soul the entire time. And that's what I kind of wanted. Yeah, which is cool. Maybe on multiple listens I like it more, but off of first listen, just because like I got sucked into really wanting John to make me almost damn near cry. Like I almost wanted John to nigga make me cry, nigga. I'm ready. I'm willing. Like make me cry, my nigga. Make me feel something. And then when Paul comes on, he's like, "Oh, Gupta, yeah. We woke up, fell out of bed." It's like, all right, you know, all right. But this album as a whole, I actually don't think is better than Rubber Soul. Rubber Soul's really good. Okay, Rubber Soul is really good. I think that my two favorite Beatles songs individually. Why would I search the Rim? It's her. Who is this person? Why is she important to Rim? Who is this? Who is this? Who are these people? Who are these people? All right. Rim, rate your music. All right. Verifying it's me. The Beatles. I do think that Rubber Soul is probably a little bit better than this. The question is Revolver. The question is honestly and really Revolver. Is this better than Revolver? Revolver is, what did I rate that on Rim? A 4.5 out of 10, and I believe that. I really do think that's a 4.5 out of 10. Revolver has so many good songs and it's so consistent all the way through, and so does Sgt. Pepper's. I need time, honestly. I don't know, bro, because I need time with this one. Because it's getting to the point where it's like, bro, like all these shits are really hard. Like, because this is easily at least a 4. Easily at least a 4. I think just for the sake of right now, I'm gonna rate this the exact same as you know what I'm talking about, fucking Revolver. And because it's really good, bro. She's Leaving Home. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is tough. With a Little Help from Friends is amazing. All that shit is just good, bro. All that shit is just good. Unc, you promised me a song in the DMs? Yeah, I got you, though. Like I said, chat,